The following segment is sponsored by Altabank. Food insecurity is on the rise across Utah, and Altabank is stepping up to help with this issue. Judd Austin is here to tell us more. Welcome to the show, Judd. It's great to have you.
Thanks, David. It's great to be here with you.
This inspiration for food insecurity, Altabank is stepping up, first of its kind. What was it that inspired Bridging the Gap, this food drive that you guys are doing, especially with the effort, the urgency, and why it's so important right now?
Yeah, as we got to the holidays, we know there's a larger need for food during the holidays, and we thought, how can we help? And this year there seemed to be an especially elevated need for food across the state.
It is a big problem, and you're seeing that across, so thank you for stepping up. And there's 4 specific regional partners. Can you tell us about those and how they're helping?
Yeah, we have 23 branches across the state, from Preston, Idaho to St. George, Utah. And there's kind of different geographies to where we're at. In Cache Valley, it's the Cache Food Pantry. In Salt Lake, it's the Utah Food Bank. And then in Utah County, it's Tabitha's Way. And in the south part of the state, it's the Switchpoint group.
Great organizations, but it takes all of us getting together to help them all. So thank you for stepping up and making that possible. How does supporting one primary organization in each region help create visibility, long-term impact in all of those different groups? Because it's different regions.
Yeah, we've been in the Utah community for 120 years, and so we've discovered it's really important to create partnerships with local organizations on the ground that can help us serve the communities and provide for needs that maybe you can't through offering just checking and savings accounts. So how do we show up for those communities? And these local organizations are great. They know the needs of the community. When people think, where do I go in this area, these are often who they think to go to. And so partnering with them is just a natural thing for us to do.
It's a great partnership for sure. Thank you very much. But a lot of people think during the holidays donating food is probably the best thing to do, but also monetary donations actually can stretch a little bit farther. Can you explain how the dollar, just $1, can actually go even farther than a can of food?
Yeah, these food pantries or food banks have relationships with grocers or warehousers who, when they take your dollar, they can actually buy more than what you could buying retail at the store. So if you paid something to the Cache Community Food Pantry, it can go a lot further than if you just donate a can of food.
Well, you got the QR code here. You can see Bridging the Gap Food Drive. There's a lot of ways that people can get involved in this and participate in the Bridging the Gap Food Drive. How so?
Yeah, if you could visit any of our branches, we'll take food collection there. That makes it easy. They're convenient locations. We'll gather those up and deliver it before Christmas to the local organization there. Or if you go to altabank.com, we can go through, and there's a link there that you can go to each of those food pantries or food banks and donate there.
So to reiterate, you can go into the locations and donate directly, or go to scan that QR code. You can participate right now. And where else can we go for more information? Tell us that website one more time.
Yeah, if you go to altabank.com, there's a link with that same banner that you just showed there, and it will take you to where you can link to find more information.
Remind us all why Altabank is doing this food drive. What is the greatest need right now?
Yeah, there's a great need to be able to make sure people don't go hungry during the seasons. As we talk with our employees, this was a big concern to them. They're hearing it from their friends and their neighbors about the need, and so we thought, how can we help our employees help others? And this is a great way for us to participate in that.
We're more connected than we realize, especially right here in Utah. They call it Small Lake City.
Yes,
we're all in
true.
it together, and Altabank, you're leading the way. Thank you
Thanks,
so
David.
much, Judd. Thanks for
Appreciate
being
it.
on this.